You've been working hard for it. You've cried about it. You've prayed about it. You fast for it. You've simply done everything that you can do, putting all the effort, and yet nothing changed. You feel so isolated, so lonely. You feel empty. Because at this point, you're like, what else can I do? You're wondering, is it ever going to change? Is it ever going to happen? We're going to talk about it. Stick around. What's up, my elevating family? It's your girl Sim, and I'm here so excited to talk to you guys today. I'm out here in the park, and it's just so nice out. I figured I'd change up my scenery and, talk to you guys from a relaxing environment. It's so nice out here. I want to talk to you guys today about what do you do when you've done all that you can do. We all experience seasons of trials and tribulations. We all go through what I like to call a tired season, where everything seems so in vain. All the hard work seems to go nowhere. What do you do when everything that you can do doesn't work? Sometimes it's just not up to you. Some things are out of your control. Matthew 11 says, "Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest." It is in those moments where we start to question everything. We start to wonder if God listens to our prayers. We start to question our faith. We start to wonder, how is life so unfair? You look around and you see everybody else seems to be getting everything that they want, except you. You think about all the things that you want, but everything that you've done fail. It is in those moments we experience emptiness. We feel alone. I want to remind you that even when you feel abandoned, it doesn't mean that you are. Not because you feel lonely and alone doesn't mean that you are. Not because it seems like your prayers are in vain doesn't mean that God is not hearing them. I'm going to share with you a story of my life. Years ago, I packed up my clothes and I left all 4-bedroom house, everything in it that I bought, moved across the country, moved into a 1-bedroom apartment. In the pursuit of happiness, in the pursuit of change. I didn't know anyone in my new community. And I felt so empty, so alone. Life as I knew it the last 10 years no longer exists. And I was left to figure it out all by myself. I took the chance and did it afraid. Because when I thought about the consequence, the regrets of not making the change seemed so much more than the pain of going through those moments of isolation and loneliness. And it was during the nights, especially when I would lay on my back, look at the ceiling, being all by myself, that I would question myself, question my decision, question my reasons, question why me? Why was I left to deal with this? Why my life had to go this way? It was in that moment that I felt like I was out in the middle of the ocean, drifting in the middle of the night, so afraid and lonely. But I had to lean on God. I had to draw closer. And I had to realize that sometimes the season that we're in is just the bridge to the next season. Up until today, that is the hardest decision I've ever had to make. But it was also one of the best decisions I've ever made. There are going to be times when we're going to have to let go. We're going to have to let go. We're going to have to realize that we were never in control anyways. And if you've done everything that you can do, if you tried everything that you can try, and now you're sitting in the sadness, in the loneliness, in the moment of weary, and wondering, is it ever going to happen? Am I ever going to get to that next level I'm trying to get to? Am I ever going to have that life that I've been trying to have, that job that I've been trying to get? If you're in that moment and you've done every single thing that you can do, maybe it's an illness, and you've tried different diets, you've tried everything. What I'm going to ask you and challenge you to do, it's not easy. It's simple, but it's not easy. I'm simply asking you to let go of the control. Relax and give it fully to God. Because the life that He has for you is so much better than anything else. And you can't see that right now. You really can't, because you're in the moment of trying to control what you can control. But at this point, you realize that you're not in control and you never was. It's time to relax. Whatever that is coming to you, that needs to come to you, is going to come to you in God's divine timing. It only seems frustrating, and you feel like you've been left behind. It's only because you're on your time. And it's not adding up. It's not adding up to your time. But this is not the season right this second. And it's just not that time yet. You feel like giving up. But letting go is not giving up. Letting go is giving God a chance to take over, to direct your path. God wants to do what He needs to do for you. God is going to do it, but it's going to be on His timing. So for now, try this. Try to relax. Try to let go of the pressure. Try to let go of controlling the situation. Have faith. It's hard. I get it. Trust me, I get it. It's hard. When you tried everything and you've prayed, maybe you've even fasted, and there's still no results, it doesn't mean that it's not going to happen. It just hasn't happened yet. Sometimes people will say, suddenly it happens. Suddenly I have this, and suddenly I have that. But a lot of times, it's not sudden. A lot of times, it's been happening in the process. It's like a seed that's planted. It's underneath the ground and you can't see it, but it doesn't mean it's not working. You just haven't seen it yet. And God is going to do it. And He is doing it right now. But it's not fast enough for you. And I understand that. Because I have these moments in my life where I'm trying to do things the way that I want to do them. The way that I think they should go. And it hasn't worked. And it is in that moment that I realized that I have to let go also. Try that. That's a challenge I have for you. Try to relax. Try to depend on God's timing. Try to rely that whatever is coming to you will come to you at its appropriate moment. And when it comes to you, it's going to be a blessing. It's going to be better than what you've ever imagined. Because sometimes we can't imagine that. Because human beings have limits. We have limits to what we can do. We have limits to what we can imagine. Limits to what we can think about. That's why I'm asking you to lean on a limitless God who can do way more than you and me can imagine. Stay the course. Stay strong. And let God take over at this point. Keep doing you. Keep staying strong. Keep pushing through. But understand that the rest is not up to you. The rest is not up to you. Whatever you desire, it's going to come. Psalms 37 reminds us to make God the utmost pleasure of our lives, and He'll give us our desires. That's what I leave with you today. A challenge to let go as hard as it is. I know it's not easy. I know it's not. It's simple, but it's not easy. But have faith, let go, relax, and experience what God is bringing to you in His timing. Believe, find it in yourself to believe that whatever is coming to you, it's so much better than what you think you lost. If you like my videos, or if you enjoy watching, if you want to come along with me on my journey, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I love to have you as part of my elevating family. Until next time, stay blessed.